Hello, I am Pramod Kumar. Today our chapter is Issue and Redemption of Debentures. We have divided this chapter in 5 parts. 4 parts we have already covered, and this is the 5th and last part of this chapter. In this part we will discuss redemption by purchase in open market, redemption by conversion, and sinking fund method. So, a company can redeem debentures issued by it from the open market, right? Suppose I have purchased debentures, you have purchased, your friend has purchased, others have purchased. So we are in open market. So the company, if it intends to redeem, means get out of the liability of those redemptions, it can do so by redemption by purchase in open market. It will buy from the market and pay. So there are two major instances where a company could resort to this. Firstly, suppose a company is having surplus funds available with it. So what it will do? It will try to come out of this liability, so that it doesn't have to keep on paying interest on outstanding debentures, and it is having surplus funds available. One. Secondly, if a company finds that debentures issued earlier by it are presently available at discount in the open market, so it can go for redemption by purchase in open market. It means, suppose the company had issued the debenture at 100 rupees nominal value, suppose hypothetically, and after 3, 4, 5 years it is available for 95 rupees in the market at a discount of 5%, or 90 rupees in the market at a discount of 10%. Then the company may decide to buy it, right, from the market. So if the company purchases debentures in the open market for immediate cancellation, and if it has a discount, if that transaction is a discount, so what will be the entry? Entry will be we are talking of the company has decided to redeem debentures by purchasing in open market at discount. It means if the company had issued at 100 rupees nominal value, face value, today it is available in the market for less than 100 rupees. It means when the company is buying from the market, it is paying less than what it had received, right? So debenture account debit, and what are all the accounts that will be created? Debenture holders will be credited, and what else will be created? The company is earning profit of 5 rupees. It had issued for 100, getting for 95, buying for 95. So 5 rupees it is. So here profit on redemption of debentures, right? Two accounts will be credited. So now the company is buying from open market, buying back debentures at discount. So debit debentures account, credit debenture holder. Now here credit will be bank account, right? Because it needs to pay. Credit is bank account. Bank account it will credit. Who will credit? The buyer will credit, right? And another account that is created is profit on redemption of debentures. And the next entry, what will happen when this profit needs to get transferred? It cannot lie here. It is only a parking account. So what will happen here? this account which was credited, it will be debited. Profit on redemption of debentures, it will be debited, and what will be created? Capital reserve, right? Capital reserve account will be credited. Right? This temporary parking of profit on redemption of debentures will be shifted to the capital reserve account. So debit profit on redemption of debentures and credit capital reserve account. Right? Now, if the same thing here we discussed, it was at discount. If the same thing we are going to do at premium, then what happens? Company is buying at premium. It means if it had issued for 100 rupees, it is buying at 105 rupees. It means per debenture of 100 rupees, it is losing 5 rupees. So the entry will be once again, debenture account will be debited. And what is the another account that will be debited for that 5 rupees of loss? Loss on redemption of debentures. Loss on redemption of debentures account will be debited. And what will be credited? Bank account will be credited, right? So here, debit debentures account, debit loss on redemption of debentures account, and credit bank account. Because the company which is buying back the debentures will credit the bank account, right? And now this debit lying in loss on redemption of debentures account needs to be shifted. So how it will be shifted? Profit and loss account will be debited, and what will be credited? This account will be credited. To loss on redemption of debentures account will be credited, right? So this was at discount, this is at premium. Debit debentures account, debit loss on redemption of debentures account, credit bank account. Second step is to shift this parking. This is the parking of loss on redemption of debentures. So it will be adjusted through profit and loss account. So debit profit and loss account and credit loss on whatever loss the company incurred on redemption of debentures at premium. The company needed to pay premium while buying the debentures, right? So this is clear. Now we go to the next step, redemption by conversion. So here what happens? When the company decides to redeem debentures, it doesn't pay cash. What does it do? Either it issues some shares instead, or it issues some new debentures. And that also can be done either at par or at premium or at discount, right? So here, if a debenture holder feels that going for conversion is beneficial to me, then he or she may go for this option, redemption by conversion. The company has decided to redeem debentures through conversion. It means if the company had issued a debenture to me in the past, it is going to convert that outstanding debenture either with some issue of shares or with issue of new debentures. In that case, the previous liability of the debenture will be exhausted and a new liability will arise. And when this conversion is done, the company could choose to do it at par, whatever was the rate earlier, or at discount or with premium, right? So we already know, and one thing to notice, in respect of convertible debentures, the company or the debenture issuer doesn't need to maintain debenture redemption reserve, right? If the terms of issue of debentures say that these debentures are convertible into shares or new debentures, then company need not create debenture redemption reserve for those particular debentures. So it says like this: no debenture redemption reserve is required in case of convertible debentures because no funds are required for redemption in such cases. So an example has been given. Arjun Plastics Limited redeemed 1000 15% debentures, right, for rupees 100 each. By converting them into equity shares of rupees 10 each at premium of rupees 2.50. So what will be the entry? The first liability will be extinguished. So what will happen? Debentures account debit by how much? 1 lakh rupees, right? And what will be credited? Debenture account 15%. Of course, bank will be credited, debenture holders will be credited to debenture holders, right? 1 lakh rupees. And next stage will be, what is being done now? Shares are being issued. So what will happen? Now debenture holders will be, what they will be done? Debited. Debenture holders debit 1 lakh and share issue will be credited by how much? 80,000, because 2.5 rupees out of 10 is the premium, right? So what will happen? Credit will be to share issue 80,000 and 20,000 will go to securities premium account, right? Securities premium 20,000, because 2.5 rupees is, and the narration will be issue of 8,000 shares of 10 rupees each at 2.5 rupees premium. This is the, so APL redeemed 1,000 15 debit 100 rupees each. It's very simple. 15% debenture account debit 1 lakh rupees, 1,000 into 100, and it is credited to debenture holders account 1 lakh rupees. Then this company issues equity shares of rupees 10 each at premium of 2.5. It means face value is 10 and issue price is 12.50. So debenture holder will be debited by 1 lakh rupees, here what was credited, and share issue 80,000 and security premium 20,000, right? 8,000 shares of 10 rupees each. Then the second part of this question is, the company also redeemed 500 debentures by utilizing rupees 50,000 out of profits. the company also redeemed 500 debentures by utilizing 50,000 rupees, 100 rupees each, out of profit. So what are the entries? P&L debit 50,000, and what do we credit? Debentures account. One entry is this, right? Profit and loss debit, because from out of profits they have done this. So debit profit and loss, credit. What do we credit? Debenture redemption. Debenture redemption reserve account, right? And next stage will be debit, debenture holder debit, and what do we credit? Here second stage is debenture account debit to debenture holder, and third stage will be debit debenture holder and credit bank. Right? It says the company also redeemed 500 debentures by utilizing 50,000 out of profit. 50,000 out of profit. So debit P&L and credit. Debenture redemption reserve account. A reserve is being created, right? And second stage is debit debentures account, credit debenture holder by this amount. And third is debit debenture holder and credit bank account. So the money has been paid. Debentures have been redeemed, money paid to the debenture holders. So this was one illustration. And third is in this chapter, sinking fund method. So what is that? Suppose a company has issued debentures of 1 crore rupees and terms are 5 years. So what does it need to do as per SEBI guidelines or Companies Act? It needs to set aside a portion of its profits and profits every year, and it is called adequate profits. Set aside adequate profits. Suppose it has issued debentures for 100 crores and we are talking of sinking fund method. It has issued for 100 crores and the terms are 5 years. It will mature at the end of 5 years. So this company needs to set aside a part of its profits every year, so that at the end of the term it has full amount available with it for redemption of those debentures. So what it should do? 100 crore divided by 5. So it should set aside a profit of 20 crore rupees per annum out of its profits towards that sinking fund, that is called debenture redemption fund. Debenture redemption fund. A fund is being created over a period of time. So approximately 20 crore per annum it should. And what it does do, suppose 1 year is over, so it has set aside rupees 20 crore out of its profits for debenture redemption fund account. Now this money cannot be allowed to lie in that account unutilized, because it will not bear any profit. So what do they do? They invest this money, the company invests this money in marketable securities or bonds, so that this money doesn't remain idle. So at end of first year it will set aside 20 crore. At the end of second year 20, at the end of third year 20 crore, at the end of fourth year 20 crore, and at the end of fifth year 20 crore. So it has set aside 100 crore, a total amount which it had issued debentures for and which are expected to be redeemed at the end of 5 years. So at the end of first year, what it will do, it will not keep this money in debenture redemption fund because it will not bear any fruit. So what it will do, the company will invest in this amount in marketable securities or bonds so that this money earns some money, and that is called debenture redemption fund investment account. So you should know it very clearly. When the company is making annual or periodic provisions, setting aside, when the company is setting aside a part of its profits at the end of every year to create a sinking fund which will take care of the redemption liability at the end of the 5-year term or whatever 5-year term here in this example. So that fund is called debenture redemption fund. But money cannot lie idly in DRF, debenture redemption fund. So this money is utilized for investments in marketable securities or bonds so that this money keeps on earning something, and that account is called debenture redemption fund investment account, right? So every year means this year they will not invest this money because here we have reached the time when debentures need to be redeemed. So this 20 crore which was set aside from profit and loss will not be invested. This will be invested, this will be invested, this will be invested, this will be invested in marketable securities or bonds for earning money, not this. Money means interest or whatever. So what happens, whatever interest the company earns on these investments, they are also transferred to debenture redemption fund account, right? The money is earned on account of which account? Debenture redemption fund investment account. Whatever interest, suppose 1 crore interest this year it earns, 2 crores this year, 3 crores this year. So that interest of 1 crore, 2 crore or 3 crores is earned on account of debenture redemption fund investment account. And that interest or income is transferred to debenture redemption fund account, right? So that way at the end of the year, last year also, this is credited to that debenture redemption fund account. And then funds lying in investment, debenture redemption fund investment account are encashed investments plus interest income, whatever lying in debenture redemption fund investment account are encashed, and that money is utilized for redemption of debentures, right? And suppose at the end of the term, profit has been earned by the company. So what happens? What will happen? If profit is there, then what will happen? That amount of profit, we are talking of profit on account of investment of these funds which were set aside by the company for meeting redemption of debentures liability at the end of the specific period. So if there is a profit, that profit is transferred to where? debenture redemption fund account. So what happens in case there is a profit? So debenture redemption fund investment account is debited, and what is credited? To debenture redemption fund account, right? Debenture redemption fund investment account is debited and debenture redemption fund account is credited if there is a profit. And if there is loss, then reverse of this entry is carried out. What will you debit? You will debit debenture redemption fund account. Debenture redemption fund account will be debited, and what will be credited? To debenture redemption fund investment account will be credited, right? So this is as simple as that. So in case of profit, debenture redemption fund investment account is debited and debenture redemption fund account is credited. And in case of loss, the reverse of this entry, debenture redemption fund account is debited and debenture redemption fund investment account is credited, right? Now what is happening? For amount due to debentures on redemption, for amount due to debenture holders on redemption, what will happen? Debit debentures account, credit debenture holders account, right? And for payment to debenture holders, debit debenture holders, credit bank account, right? And for transfer of debenture redemption fund account balance, finally at the end of the period, for the transfer of debenture redemption fund account balance to general reserve, what are the entries to be carried out? This account will be debited and general reserve account will be credited, right? So once again, for amount due to debenture holders on redemption, due, the amount is due. So what do? Debentures account debit, debenture holders account credit. And for payment of this amount, debit debenture holders, credit bank account, right? And finally, for transfer of debenture redemption fund balance, for transfer of debenture redemption fund account balance to general reserve account, debit debenture redemption fund account and credit general reserve account, right? So the main thing that we had to understand here is that we can go from the beginning. We can take 2 minutes. Redemption by purchase in open market. A company can choose to buy back its debentures from the open market if it is having some surplus funds, or if those debentures are available in the market at discount, right? So if they are buying back at discount, what happens? They are earning money, right? So some amount will be credited to profit on redemption of debentures account. And if the company is buying back in the open market, from the open market at premium, so the company will lose something. So that loss amount, premium amount will need to be debited to loss on redemption of debentures, right? And second is redemption by conversion. As per the terms, if they are convertible, so existing outstanding debentures can be converted into shares or new debentures. A debenture holder may find it profitable to go for this option, and if it is like that, then what happens? The company may go for conversion of existing outstanding debentures at par, at premium or at discount, right? And we know all those entries how to do that. One example or illustration we have done, and third one is sinking fund method. If a company has issued debentures for 100 crore rupees and the term is 5 years, that company is expected, as per Companies Act and SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, to set aside a part of its profit adequate enough to take care of the build-up of a sinking fund which meets its redemption requirement at the end of the period. So suppose 100 crores, term 5 years, so the company is expected to set aside 20 crores of profits each year at the end of each year to create a fund enough to meet the redemption liability at the end of the period. And what happens? At the end of each year, it puts aside, but this money cannot lie idle. So what do they do? First year, they set aside, invest it. So this is called debenture redemption fund account, but when it is invested, it is called debenture redemption fund investment account. So whatever interest is earned on debenture redemption fund investment account, it is transferred to debenture redemption fund account, right? And if finally there is profit, then debit debenture redemption fund investment account and credit debenture redemption fund account. If there is loss, other way around, debit debenture redemption fund account and credit debenture redemption fund investment account, right? So I hope I tried to make it simple. I hope you found it easy to understand. In case of any difficulty, you may please approach me on my email ID, which will be there at the thumbnail to the video. Thank you very much.